Welcome again viewers to Belfast. Belfast or Dublin for a wee city break, what are you considering? I've just been in both, let me give you my thoughts on it. Let's take a wee wander. Okay, so we're just across from the famous Belfast City Hall. Beautiful building, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Just round the corner and you've got all the wee hop on, hop off buses. Round about this area I would say the shopping kind of district is the nicest part of Belfast in my opinion. I've done quite a few videos down there. That's down towards the Titanic Quarter as well, but you'll see them on the channel as well. So just came here from Dublin, take a wee wander down here and I'll give you my thoughts on both places. I'm eating Anne in 5 minutes, this will be a quick video, okay? I'm eating in a wee bar just down round the corner, we might get down there, don't know, we'll see. Quite a lot of shops here in this street. And I've done a few other videos showing you where the main shopping bit is in Belfast, including the Victoria Square shopping centre, which is really good if you like shopping. Now, let's weigh up the pros and cons. Belfast and Dublin, for me going from Scotland, the flights are almost identical. They're pretty cheap to both of them, Ryanair especially, Marks and Spencer's there. We've got next up on the right hand side. This is not the main shopping street, but I'm just going to show you. Watch to the end, I'm going to show you where Primark is if you're into your shopping. I'll show you that as well, okay? How exciting this video is. So, done videos in Dublin yesterday. Great to meet all the viewers from Dublin. Gordon, thanks so much. Gordon's originally from Paisley and he showed me around Dublin, done a lot of videos here. Great to get the knowledge from Gordon, lovely to meet you Gordon. At night I met Patrick, Anne and David, lovely to meet you guys as well, with a good wee night. Round about the Temple Bar area, all the tourist areas to be honest with you. Let's talk about the first thing. What's more affordable, Belfast or Dublin? 100% Belfast. Dublin in some of the bars is over €9 per pint in the tourist places. Now don't get me wrong, step out down a side street, round the corner, even some of the bars that I was in with Gordon in Temple Bar, pints were only like €6, so a lot cheaper than the actual official Temple Bar. So if you're going to go to all the tourist places in Dublin, you're going to pay a lot of money for your drinks and food, a wee bit expensive as well. Belfast is not cheap, but it's on a par I would say with kind of Glasgow prices, pretty similar. So if you're looking maybe for value for money, I would say definitely the hotels and the accommodation is pretty similar in Belfast and in Dublin. I don't think there's much to choose between the two of them. If you go at the weekends you're going to pay a lot more. There's River Island and there's Zara there as well, Clark's as well, and there is a Rangers shop. I did pass the Celtic shop earlier on, so something for everybody in Belfast, Rangers or Celtic. No St Mirren shops here, I don't know what's happening. I did see a Liverpool shop round the corner, so they've definitely got good taste in Belfast having a Liverpool shop, without a doubt. Zara, it's always popular, isn't it, Zara? So value for money, hotels I think are pretty similar. I looked at prices, much the same. Dublin can be maybe a bit more expensive than the Temple Bar area at the weekends. You've got a lot of tourists, maybe more international tourists. I did see a lot of Americans when I was in Dublin. Getting here, the flights pretty much the same. Belfast will win it for convenience, because if you don't like flying like I'm doing on the way back, I'm getting the bus and the ferry back to Scotland, so you've got that option, whereas with Dublin it's a bit trickier for me. I know you can get ferries from Dublin to near Liverpool and stuff, so just depends obviously what you're willing to do. There's a Dunnes store down there as well, HMV making a comeback, JD Sports. There's Primark right there, big building, beautiful building actually. Primark right there. Shopping wise, I was in O'Connell Street, Grafton Street, Henry Street in Dublin, loads of shops, and to be fair, if you'd asked me 10 minutes ago I would have said a lot more shopping in Dublin, but I would say that Belfast is definitely around about here's got a lot of shops, especially the size of it. So that one, either one, not going to really make much difference. Visually, Belfast gets some beautiful buildings, as you can see. We started at City Hall. Dublin for me, around about the Temple Bar area, walking down past the River Liffey, is slightly nicer visually, so you might want to take that into consideration, but not really much of a difference. If you go a wee bit further out, Belfast, up towards where the Points is, some of that area down the side streets can be a wee bit run down, but it's no big deal, it's nothing major at all. You'll see that if you go outside Dublin city centre as well, some bits are a wee bit run down, same as any place to be honest with you. During the day, my opinion, Dublin's a lot livelier. So you've got bars, entertainment, live music 7 nights a week. Dublin's got a lot more going on during the day. Belfast, some of the bars midweek don't even open till 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And last night we did find some bars with live music and entertainment on a Wednesday night. They were absolutely jumping in Belfast. The Points, really busy. Filthy McNasty's was reasonably busy. Dirty Onion was really busy. The Heart Bar, that's a really nice bar, the Heart Bar. That was really busy as well. So during the week you can find busy bars in Belfast, but mostly at night I think. Whereas Dublin, they're a wee bit busier during the day. H&M there as well. O'Neill's over there as well. So I'm just showing you a wee kind of insight into Belfast city centre here. I think you'll have a good time in either of them. All depends on the deal, doesn't it? Vintage clothing down there, MASH, Starbucks down there as well. Probably more shops down that way, but I don't have time to head down there. We've got more shops down there. TK Maxx, India, I think TK Maxx is like a jumbo sale. When you go in, they're just all over the hangers. I could not be dealing with it. I just don't have the patience for that. But they've got some good bargains, I suppose. So let me know your comments. What do you think? To summarise, depends on the deal. I think they're both interesting cities. You'll have a good night out in both of them. Things to do, you've got quite a few things you can do excursion wise heading out of Dublin and Belfast. Obviously you get the Titanic Museum and Quarter here as well, and you can go further around Northern Ireland, all the famous landmarks. But Dublin you can do the same, so I don't want to sit in the fence. Okay, I'm not going to sit in the fence, but you need to take into consideration, I think, all these things. Dublin is a fantastic city. Would I pick it to go there, paying €8–9 euros for a beer ahead of Belfast? Don't know, it just depends. Temple Bar the other night was open till 2 in the morning and the atmosphere was brilliant in it. So I would say, for what I like, probably Dublin would just edge it. But if you're not really that bothered about entertainment and live music, there's still plenty going on in Belfast, and there's lots of shops, as you can see. So let's call it a tie. It'll depend on the deal. Depend on the deal. The train is 2 hours. It's really fast and comfortable from Belfast to Dublin and vice versa. The bus isn't much longer, so I think you can visit both. Do 3 days. Maybe do 1 day Belfast, 2 days Dublin maybe. Sketchers there as well. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the videos in Belfast, I really appreciate it. And Dublin, I'll leave a link to both the playlists. You can make your own mind up at the end. I'll leave a wee link up there. If you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button there. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a penny, and we'll see you on the next one, okay? So goodbye from wonderful Belfast.